$2,000 per month stimulus package. If you want a bill like this passed, you have the power. And welcome back to my channel. My name is Monica and I post videos on money, travel, and lifestyle. And if you are interested in topics like those, be sure to subscribe down below to my channel and don't forget to turn on your post notifications. Also, like this video, it really helps my channel so much. We saw America work together on the third stimulus package that was rolled out. We were able to pass that bill in 3 weeks, which is a very short amount of time for a bill to go through the House, through Senate, be signed by the president, and then put into law. Let's see if we're able to do it again, where we can get things moving very quickly. We all know about the glitches that happened in the previous bill, but hopefully they're able to fix those issues and get the money rolling out to Americans. We can absolutely do it again, and today's video I'm sharing with you how exactly a bill like this can be passed. I'm sharing with you some new updates on the bill, as well as my opinion on the whole stimulus package. So without further ado, let's get into the video. This package is the last hurrah. This is the final stimulus package that Congress will be rolling out. To begin with, these are some important dates and times to know. The House of Representatives will reconvene on Tuesday, April 21st at 10:30 a.m. The Senate will reconvene April 20th at 2 p.m. I'll be sure to put in the description box down below links so you're able to see the meetings. They actually have the meetings filmed and you can see what's going on. So I'll put that in the description box. Let's go back to high school really quickly so we can recap on the basics of how a bill is passed. Any member of Congress can propose a bill. In this instance, the representatives have proposed the Emergency Money for the People Act and they would like to present it to Congress for consideration. You have the power to get this ball rolling. If you reach out to your elected officials and let them know that you want to have the Emergency Money for the People Act passed and pushed through, they are going to be listening to their constituents because you are the people who have voted them into office. So if you want this bill to be passed, you have to let them know that you want this bill. So back to social studies. First, they write up the bill. The bill is then brought to the Ways and Means Committee where they review it, they mark it up, and then they vote on it. And if a majority has ruled in favor of this bill, it is then presented to the House of Representatives. Open rules make it a lot harder to get things passed because opponents can add clauses that will make it hard for the bill's proponents to be voted for. If a bill wins a majority, then it moves on to the Senate. The exact same bill has to pass in both houses before it can go to the president. It almost never happens because usually the second house to get the bill wants to make a lot of changes to it. President will then sign the bill. He has an option to veto it, and we can go down that road, but that is the basics of how this bill can be passed. The Committee on Ways and Means is the oldest committee of the United States Congress and is the chief tax writing committee in the House of Representatives. All bills for raising revenue shall originate in the House of Representatives. The committee has jurisdiction over things like our revenue, tariffs, trade agreements, debt of the U.S., anything revenue related, like our Social Security system, Medicare, social services programs, will go through the Ways and Means Committee. Now, if you like the research that I've done and the fresh info that I'm bringing to you every day, be sure to subscribe down below to my channel and like this video. Also, comment down below if this video has been helpful to you so far. The Emergency Money for the People Act recognizes that not everyone has a bank account or has a home address to receive the checks. It does allow individuals to get this money through direct deposit, check, prepaid debit cards, mobile money platforms such as Venmo, Zelle, or PayPal, which is awesome because a lot of people have been having problems with the previous stimulus package with wrong bank account information and wrong addresses. If you can give somebody your email address to your PayPal or your Zelle, it makes the process a lot easier. I also think it makes the process a lot easier to have a lot of fraud committed with phone numbers and email addresses, but I do think it's a more efficient way of sending out payments. Ro Khanna is really the leader on all of this, along with Tim Ryan. They do have co-sponsors, but they are the ones leading the pack in terms of this proposed bill. Ro Khanna has said the economic impact of this virus is unprecedented for our country. Millions of Americans are filing for unemployment week after week. We have to work quickly to patch this dam, and that means putting cash into the hands of hard-working families. They also said in order to alleviate the economic fallout of the coronavirus, we must ensure hard-working Americans have money in their pockets and are able to pay their bills. So if you want this proposal to pass, this is how you do it. You would write to your elected officials, call them, follow up with them, and let them know that you want this bill to be passed. Tell them as hardworking Americans, we need this money now. This is a life or death situation for a lot of people. They're unable to pay their bills. They have to choose between food and medicine. It should not be this way in a country like America. So if you want stimulus payments now, then definitely let them know. My opinion on all of this is I absolutely think Americans need to be getting stimulus check payments. There are way too many people who are reporting that they don't have enough money to pay for their medicine, for their food, their light bill, their mortgages, their rents. I'm in New York City. A lot of people are even acting on this rent freeze where they are choosing not to pay their rent for the months of April and May, and people are coming together. The unfortunate truth is, unless the government can just talk to everybody's bill companies and tell them that, hey, we're in the middle of a crisis, so don't collect money right now, it's just not gonna work. I have to pay my rent. I have to pay my car insurance. I have to pay my phone bill. We all have bills to pay. So this idea where we're all supposed to just be home and stay safe is obviously important, but $1,200 is not going to get the American people that far. Let's talk about one of the cons. Now, this bill at $2,000 per month would cost $500 billion per month and $3 trillion if it is paid over the course of 6 months. Now, this is definitely going to cause hyperinflation. One of the things they could do to fix this issue is if they lowered the adjusted gross income to $75,000. I don't think people who are making $130,000 a year are really hurting during this coronavirus, nor do they need $2,000 extra a month to get by. Granted, we all are hurting during this pandemic, but $2,000 extra for a couple who is making over $250,000 a year just seems unnecessary. I don't think 3 kids should equal $1,500 a month. I do believe Americans need payments. The question is, should it be $2,000, and should it be going to people who are making over $100,000 a year? Sound off in the comments down below your thoughts on all of this. I will definitely be bringing you more information on the EMPA as it continues. As I said, they will be reconvening on Monday and Tuesday of this coming week, so I will be following it closely. And that is the end of my video. I want to say thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below to my channel. It really helps my channel out so much. Turn on your post notifications so you never miss any of my uploads. I am covering all of this information daily by the minute, so be sure to do that. And I'll catch you all in my next video. Bye.